life. Well, hello everyone, it's Cynthia, and today is November the 5th. Can you believe it? 2025. Year's almost over. Unbelievable. So I have been, so busy getting ready for this art show that I'm going to be in at Alaqua Bluegrass Festival. Alaqua, they rescue animals, not just dogs and cats, but everything. And they are such a wonderful organization, and I just love them so much. And I'm so excited to be part of their Bluegrass Festival that they're having this Saturday, which is the 8th. The 8th. And so I've been really busy doing that, and y'all have seen the spoons that I've been doing, and I just got in some new spoons today, and I'm going to be working on those. But I also wanted to show you these. I put a little thing on today about these in my story. And I wanted to show you, because I just got through, they just finished drying. And so I wanted to show you what these are going to look like. These are like cake or pie servers. And I've got these gloves on. One moment, I'll have it off. Okay, here we go. Whoop. So here are the pie servers, and I think they're so sweet. I'm real excited about these, and I hope they are a big hit along with the spoons. So I've been really busy doing those. Now I wanted to do something different with oysters. Instead of just decoupaging, I wanted to really do something cool. So this is what I came up with, and I wasn't quite finished, so I thought I would show you, and we would finish one, and then we're going to do another color. So let me bring you down, and we will get started. Okay, so this isn't completed yet, but as you can see, it has a starfish, it has resin, it has glass, it has that mermaid trash in it. It's just a lot of fun. But what I thought I would do is I would take some mica powder. I'm sorry, my nose is just giving me a fit today. This is Let's Resin mica powder, and it's the Interference Gold, which I love. So I'm just going to touch it here, and let's see, we'll do this one. So I'm going to come back, and I'm just going to brush some of this mica powder on here. And can you see? I hope you can see it. The glitter, the sparkle, the gold sparkle. Let me do another one. I think this one might do better. So it just puts that gold, iridescent look, or interference, I should say, look on there. So it just really gives it that little, I don't know, Christmassy sparkle. I had done this one earlier. I haven't put the ribbon on it yet, but I thought this one turned out really, really pretty. So I wanted to show you how I was doing this and see how you like it. So I'm going to move these over, and we're going to start from scratch on these. I will be finishing these later on. So I'm going to move them out of the way. But I think that they will be a big hit at the art show. So I thought we would do some with more of a, I don't know, soft, natural. A lot of people might be like me. They don't want to just have blue Christmas trees or, you know, red and green, that sort of thing. So I had made up, I think I've shown this to you before, this little contraption. I'm good at building stuff. And I had made this contraption up with all these screws in it. And they are good for holding oyster shells. So let me get them where you can see them. Just put, I want them where you can get a good look at what I'm doing here. So hang on, I'm going to move this over to here. I'll put that one there for right now. Hang on. Okay, so let me see what I can do here, because I want you to, it's under there. Oh, okay. So here are oyster shells. And I've gone on and painted these, but it really wasn't necessary. In fact, I don't have the 2 coats on them like I typically would do. So what you do is I use this liquidy split epoxy to do this with. And this only has, they say, a 15-minute time frame, but honestly, it is not 15 minutes. Far from it. So we're going to mix that up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 cups that we're going to use. One of them we're going to put color in, and one of them we're going to leave clear. So I want to tell you what all we're doing before I do it, because once I start, I can't stop. And then we're going to use some of these real little, would like the littler ones, so hang on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got 6. These smaller starfish. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got 6 of them here. So I'm going to lay these over to the side so that I have them when I'm ready for them. Okay, and then I'm going to use champagne, the small champagne glass in these. And I'm going to probably put some gold glitter in and some small shells that I have picked up on beaches. And let's see, what else did I want to put in there? Let me think. There was something else. Hang on. Have you hidden from me? Guess you have, because I don't see you. I might throw some pearls in there. Oh, I know what I was going to put in there. I had bought this at Michael's. It's gold. It's like sand. So I thought I might take some of this, and I may take some of this sand that I got at Michael's. We'll see. I'll try both in these. This has a real sparkle to it. This honestly looks like our beaches. It glistens. Okay, so those are the things I thought we'd put in there, and we'll just see as I go what we're going to do. I may even, not sure yet, may add some of this in. We're just going to play it by ear as we go. So what I have done is I already have, and let's see, how much do I have in here? I guess it's about 10 cc's of one of those, and then I'm going to put this one in, and we have to stir it for 3 minutes, and then we're going to mix it in with, I thought we would use some of this interference gold into one of them, and then the other one will be clear. So I'm going to go on and open this up, and let's see, let me get my little spoon. I thought I had everything right in front of me, but I forgot that little spoon. Okay. All right, so let me go on and mix the rest of this. So I've already put in A, now I'm putting in B. And let's see, I want that to go up to, where am I wanting it? Give me just a second. That's 2 grams. 2 grams. Bear with me. Oh, I need a pair of glasses on. Hang on a minute. I gotta find some glasses. Here's a pair. These are so tiny, it's hard to see where it was. All right, so I'm like between 1/4 and 1/2, so I'm going to go up to 3/4 on this. So bear with me one moment. Let me see if I can get that. There. I hope I've got that right. I need to get some little containers that I can see. Let me get you back over here. Okay. Hey Alexa, set the timer for 3 minutes. So
3 minutes, starting now.
So I'm going to try to stir this in this little teeny weeny cup here. And I've been having to heat it up a little bit, and I was hoping that I wasn't going to have to do that, but it looks like I am. So give me just a second. So I just don't want it, you know, thick. So anyway, these dry within 2 hours. So that makes it really easy that you can, you know, do like an assembly line, kind of like with these, which I think is really cool. So I gotta sneeze. There is something in the air. I have been sniffling and sneezing for several days now. So you should see the inside of my house. My bubble room, which y'all know is my champagne room, is full of art. My living room is full with my tent, everything that goes with a tent, all the things that go on the tables, you name it, It is, it's loaded. I'll be glad when Saturday's over with because it's a mess. it is a mess. And I'll need to get things straightened up because I usually start putting my Christmas trees up before Thanksgiving. And I finish usually a little after Thanksgiving because I usually put up, I don't know, 5, 7 trees. I have put up as many as 9. And I keep saying I'm going to just do one, but I don't know which one to do. Hey, Alexa, turn off the timer. Okay, so now here we go. I'm going to bring you down, and we're going to work fast here. So I'm going to, I want you to see what I'm doing. So let me do that one. So I'm going to pour and you have to work fast with this. I'm telling you, really fast. So I'm going to get my gold here, and I'm just going to scoop in some of that gold interference. We'll see how it does. It may not even do anything, but I think it will make it pretty, is what I think. So I'm just stirring that in real good. Oh. Sorry. So I'm stirring this gold interference in real good. And I'm going to move it to the side, get my clear out of the way, get these back over to where I want them, and I'm going to put some of this in each one. And I think this is going to be beautiful. I absolutely think it's going to be beautiful. But you have to work fast. Ooh-ooh. Ooh-ooh. Come on. Hopefully I got enough for this one too. I do. Good. Okay. So we've got this in here. So I'm going to just use my fingers and just move this around in here. Oop. And I'll drill my holes with my mini drill, which I love, when I get through. So these will be ready in about 2 hours. Okay. So I like this little contraption I've got because if I decide to put resin on the back, you know, it's good. It's good for it. Okay, so I got that one, and then, come on, get back there, and then we'll put this one in. All right, now I'm going to take a little bit, let's see how we like this. I'm going to put a little gold right in here. I'm going to try a couple of them with gold. Okay, and then I'm going to try the sand and see how the sand does. And I'm kind of thinking I'm liking the gold better, so I think I'll add a little bit of gold to this as well. Okay, so we got that. Then I'm going to put in some of these. You have to work really fast. I'm going to put in some of these shells in here. Okay, so, and then I want to put in some pearls. So these are the little small pearls. And I'm just going to, we're in a rush. This is, you know, one of those speed things you have to do. You can't do very many of them at a time. Okay, then I want to put in some of the gold glass. And I'm going to put it more, you know, up here. Oh, I'm loving this gold with this. It's so natural and pretty. Let me get some more of that. I like the smaller pieces. So, adding those. And I'm just going to try a couple of these with some of this in it. Maybe 3. Okay, have I missed anything? Some gold glitter. Oh, here's the gold glitter. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of little gold glitter. And then when these dry, I'm going to take that mica powder and rub on them and see how that does. And just let me throw in a couple of blue. Okay, that's all I'm going to do with that. And then I'm going to take this type of turquoise. Just put that little spot. Now we have to come back. This is already getting hot. And we have to pour this on. And you're not going to be able to do it like you would do normal, you know, because everything will start moving. Okay, let me just try to get more on like these shells and the pearls. I'll get on there. I mean, that's how fast you have to work with this. You have to do it really, really fast. So, okay. All right. So I think I have, oh no, I forgot the starfish. I forgot the starfish. Let me get the starfish in there. Oh, hopefully it'll land in here. Darn it. Trying to do too much at one time. Talking. So, come on. Get that one right there. In there. And then this one right here. I'm sure they'll stick, you know, because the resin. Okay, so now let me see if I can bring you down. Let me get this off of me. Okay, so I'm going to get both of those gloves off. And I'm going to bring you where you can see them. Okay, so there's one. There's the other. I think these will be pretty with either gold string or gold ribbon, you know, on them. I think they're really, I think I like this color even better than I do the blue. These are beautiful. So, if you were going to sell something and you wanted to do something quick, this is quick. So I hope you've liked this, because I wanted to show you what I was up to and see what y'all thought about it. So give me your thoughts. I want to know what you think about these Christmas ornaments, because they're it's just different than having the other. So now I'm going to move these out of the way and find some. I'll put them on top of my garbage can. Okay. So in 2 hours, they're done. 2 hours, that's it. Now when I did the blue, I used this mica powder to mix up to do the blue in. And see, I'm looking for a color. Oh, well, of course, I've got color on top of it and you can't see what it is. Anyway, it's a blue. And it's really pretty when you're like blowing out an ocean scene. It's really pretty for that. So, now, I debated on this because I did the most beautiful Christmas tree. Oh, I took it in the house. Did the most beautiful Christmas tree yesterday for my art show. And I have a canvas. This is a 6 by 12 that I was going to do a Christmas tree on. So I'm really wondering which you would really prefer. Let me look on here and see if anybody will answer me. Let me go over here to Facebook and go to Art Treasure Painting Crew. Where are we? Don't tell me we're not on. Manage. We're live. Why are we not showing live? Art Treasure Painting Crew. Oh my God. Let me go over here. I cannot believe. Oh my God. I cannot believe that I went through all of this with the oyster shells. I do have it recorded and did not hit the button for Art Treasure Painting Crew on Facebook to go live. I can't believe it. And now I'm looking to see if I'm even live. Let me see here. Art Treasure Painting Crew. There I am. Okay. Okay, boys and girls. So I had done, let me bring them back over so that you can see. I am just sick. I had done these oyster shells. And now I have the whole thing, the 27 minutes so far videoed, and I will put it out there for you today. But I had done these oyster shells, and I thought they turned out so pretty. I was looking for one with, here's one. So I put a ribbon on this one. And, I mean, I just love these. I think they're so pretty. And so then I thought I would do these, but do them in a gold. So let me show you so you'll know what I did. But I do have it recorded for you. I can't believe I didn't hit that button. So here they are in the gold. I just think they're luscious, just luscious. And it's a great thing for art shows. It's great to give as little gifts. And they're quicker than doing the decoupage. Oh, I'm so mad at myself right now. I honestly thought I hit that button, and I didn't. So then I was going to show you the Christmas tree that I did that was a 10 by 20, and it just turned out beautiful. But of course, I left it in the house. And I was going to do a Christmas tree on here. And I was going to ask you which you would rather me do. Would you rather me do the 6 by 12 Christmas tree with shells on it, or and make it very, very pretty, very elegant? Or would you rather me do this pink flamingo with a wreath and a Santa hat with his sunglasses on? So if you could answer me on that, I will answer me on that. I will do whichever one you say. Hi, Kathy. I'm so glad you're here. I can't believe I did that. How stupid. I mean, everything I did was so cool. So you'll want to watch the replay for sure. So tell me, which would y'all like me to do? Would you like for me to do the flamingo with a wreath around his neck and the Santa hat? Or would you like for me to do this Christmas tree, which is a 6x12, and we're going to make it elegant? I'm going to use the more golden looks on here like I did with those shells. So tell me what you would like, and then that's what we're going to do. I mean, I feel stupid. I can't believe I didn't hit that button. When I saw it say go live, to me, I was live. But I had my mind on that resin and how quick I was going to have to use it. So, Kathy, what about you? Which do you want me to do? Do you want me to do the flamingo? And let's do the Christmas tree today. Because I'm going to do the flamingo for you anyway. So if it's okay with you, if you'd like to see the Christmas tree, let's do the Christmas tree. I'm not getting any answer. Nobody talking to me? All right, I'm going to do the Christmas tree because I really want to do the Christmas tree. And then I'm going to paint this and I'm going to put it online for y'all so that you have it. So let's get started with this. You can't commit. Why? Why can't you comment? Are you good with the tree? Or would you rather do the flamingo, Kathy? Flamingo. Okay, we'll do the flamingo. Well, it's a good thing you answered when you did, because I was going to do the tree. Okay, so flamingo it is. I just got resin on that, darn it. There's resin all over the place here. Alrighty, so let me sign this. So I'm going to go on and put my name here. Okay, so this flamingo is going to be so cute. We're going to do them in pinks, and I'm just going to grab a pink and a tray. And I'm going to use pink rose. Ooh. Okay. And I'm going to use a tiny brush. Which one? I'm going to use a number 6 brush. All right. So we're going to start right here. I hope I don't have to paint this twice. me try this light magenta by Master's Touch. If I can get it open. And see if that's going to be the same way. Because I don't want to have to paint it twice. So let's see here. Much better. Okay, so I'm using Magenta by Master's Touch. You can use any color you want. He would even be pretty in coral. I'm not doing a lot of Christmas for my art shows this year, or in general, because first of all, when you sell them, you can't sell them for what you normally would, let's say, sell the flamingo for without the Christmas stuff all around him. So I'm doing limited amount. I'm doing those trees because they seem to sell well. Still having to add a little bit here. And I gotta put some up here too. On his little forehead. And I'm gonna put some right there. Okay. Who knows, I may have to come back and add another coat. It looks like I shouldn't have done this color for the background. But what I did is I just grabbed a canvas that I already had painted up and said, yeah, that looks like that would look good. Okay. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to go around the wreath. I love flamingos. I can't tell you how much I love flamingos. I think they're so sweet. And the ones that I've seen at Disney World, they have a brown beak instead of black. Which interests me. Now I'm going to get some white here. Just throw a little bit of white on here. And I'm going to add some white down in here. A little bit more of that pink, and I'm just going to kind of blend that in there. Then I want to come back because this is kind of fading in to that green. And then we'll do his little legs. touch of white to that. I've painted so many flamingos here lately for this art show with the, you know, with all the glitter and everything on it. But they do sell. People like them. So I'm just going to throw some white and kind of give it a little curve, you know, on his legs. Right there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to wipe my brush. And I'm going to come in and get some green. And I'm going to use my favorite, which is Sap Green by Folk Art. Just need a little bit. And we're going to come in here and we're going to first just, you know, it's not a circle. You got to kind of get that all in there. Jaggedy, because it's a wreath. And a wreath isn't perfectly smooth. What doesn't look good, Kathy? I'm not following. I don't know what I said. What did I say that it doesn't look good? I wish I had $1 for every flamingo that I've played with. And I mean, you know, all different kinds of flamingos. Okay, so I'm going to come back in here. Add some more. It's already starting to look cute. Okay, now I need another green. So let me grab up citron green. Oh, hold on a second. And before I do that, this needs to be dried, so hang on. So I'm going to wipe off that green, and I'm going to get some of the citron. Get them straight for you. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of just tap in some of this green. And just sporadically just put some of this on here. Okay, and now we need some red. So I'm going to reach in and I'm going to get Engine Red by Folk Art. That really doesn't look like engine to me. And I'm going to use the tip of one of my skewers and just come in. And do these little berries. My skewer is tall. Okay, I think I will take this same color and I'm going to come up here for his, whoop, almost did it, hat. Down some. Okay. And probably take 2 coats of this, I'd say. Okay, let me let that dry a second. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to come in with the white and do his I'm just using a zero brush here. And I'm going to just put in this white, kind of avoiding the red right now. That's going to take 2 coats. Let me do this ball. I'll make it bigger than what I had drawn out. Okay, let me dry those. Let's see what we got. Red back out, and I'll give that hat a second coat. I'm just taking it out of the bottle. And then come back in with the white. I usually use the Master's Touch Heavy for the white, and then I don't have to give it a second coat. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to wipe that off, and I'm going to come in here. I wiped off the red, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to get that pink right there. And I'm going to come down right there. Okay, let me dry it, and then I'll put another coat on it. Go back in here and grab that before it dries out. I don't know where that brown's coming from. And then we're going to come in with the black. I'm just going to get some Master's Touch Permanent Black. Master's Touch Permanent Black. And then I'm going to put his little nose right there. And then his sunglasses. What do we do with his sunglasses? What do we want to do with his sunglasses? I think I don't know. I was going to do them pink like rose color, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to do something crazy. Like this yellow flash. But I better get another brush. Another brush. Alright, where's another little tiny one? Maybe this will work. I don't know if it's going to May not do what I want it to do, but we'll see. No, I think it's going to do good. Now let me dry that. Okay, so that much is done, and then we're going to go back to our black. And I'm just going to go straight in. So I've got a nice fine little thing. Let me hit that again. Then we're going to frame out his glasses. I'm hoping. I guess that black is so thick that it's not moving. So I'm going to take a little bit of blending, green. Little blending gel. I have to get the green off of me. I'm going to touch the blending gel, come back into here. Got a nice sharp edge. There we go. This is going to be a styling flamingo. And I'm going to take one of my little tiny pins here, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come up like this. There. Okay. Need a little bit of water here. Rinse that off. Get this black out of this brush. Color out of that one. And this one. Alrighty. So now all we need to do, get them back up there where you can see them. I think we need to do a little bit of outlining on him. So, let's see. These are the pens that I love to use. You can get these at Michael's. Here is a pink. Let me see what the pink looks like. So I'm just gonna it's not really showing up. Let me see what else I got. Let me try this pink. Here we go. And we'll do his legs. And I had drawn this line here, and then I signed my name. I'm gonna see, is that gonna show up? Let me see here. I don't know. Let me see what this is going to look like. I think what I'm going to do is just very lightly. Oh, it's not even showing up. Okay, this is Dolphin. So let's see how Dolphin does. Dolphin looks like it's mighty thick. Oh, I don't have that one off there. Hold on. So I'm just kind of putting a little bit of water here. A little bit over here. And I'm going to just do it around my name. How about that? And then I'm going to take a little bit of white, add that in. White always does seem to, I don't know, just brightens things up. Just brightens them up. Makes everything look better. Okay, so now we have our flamingo in the water. And he is ready for glass. Let me put these things up. I have limited space here with all this other equipment sitting here on the table. Can you see? Can you see him? I'm sorry, Kathy. All right, so I'm going to bring this up a little bit. All right. And we need to put him on some risers. Get these out of my way. Let's see if we've got them level, or what we got to do to get them level. He got to come up on this side. Perfect. Take one of these off. That is perfect. Now let's see about this side. Let me put one under here. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so when they're this small, it's hard to do, you think. Let's see what we can do. I've got some glass here that I tinted. So let's just see what happens when I put this on. So I'm gonna glue in this part. We'll see how that does. It was smaller glass. Now it's a different pink, but I think that it's going to blend right in and look pretty cool. We don't ever seem to work with pink glass, do we? Or colored glass. We need to start using some colored glass, for sure. But this is small. Some of it is. So I thought maybe this would work. Here's our little tail right there. I think he's going to be cute as a button. Now I do have little green glass, but if I put that on, we're not going to see the red berries. So I think we're going to have to go with clear. Let's see what I can do here. Do that one over here. This one here. This one here. You love the glasses. I know they're kind of cool, aren't they? He needed something funky because he's definitely a funky flamingo. See if I can find something just right for that other leg. Let's see. My stomach's growling. I'm hungry. I'm going to put that in there. Come on. Come on. Alright, so we've got, whoop, need to put some right there. And I need a little piece right there, and another little piece right there, and then one right there. Okay, so there's enough of the pink. And then I have red. Somewhere. Here we go. Here is some red. So let's put some glue up here. We're going to have this little stinker all jazzed up. All right. So this is red glass. I only use it for little things because it is expensive. Okay, so we got the red there. And then we need little clear. So we need a little clear one here, and a little clear here. Ooh, God, my stomach is roaring. It's not growling. Okay, now let's do the wreath, and then I think we will be done. So the little red berries will show through here, but I have some little tiny red something others, and I will attempt to put them on a few of these to see how it looks. Oh, stop growling or screaming, whatever it is that you're doing. He's going to be so cute. Let me get a little bit more. This glass is actually from where my oven blew out. All right, now let me see what I can do about the red. I have no idea what these are or where I got it. But they're little tiny little seed beads that are red. So I'm going to attempt to put a few of these in here. Okay. Okay. So I think we got him all fixed up. All right. So this shouldn't take maybe an ounce and a half, you think? What do you think? What do you think? So I'm going to get some resin. Put some gloves on. I have gone through the gloves this week, let me tell you. Hey Alexa, set the timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so I'm going to sit here and stir this. I decided to do 2 ounces instead, just in case. I'd rather have too much than not enough. And wondering, let's see, we're not at 2 hours, so I was wondering if those oyster shells would be done. We'll check it when we get through and see. The one thing I think I discovered is when you're using these cups that have a wax finish to them, do not use a blow dryer on them, because then you're going to end up with holes in your resin. So I'm not going to warm this up. Hopefully it'll be okay. But he's cute. I think he's real cute. I think he'll be really cute when he gets the resin on him. But I have these long spoons that I just ordered. And those others, I'm going to sell those in sets. So I've got to make up a bunch of spoons in the next couple of days. Which will be a job. The time consuming is putting the wire and the beads and the charms on it. That's time consuming. I sat there for 5 hours the other day doing them. 5 hours. It was time consuming, for sure. But I really am liking these oyster shells with all this stuff in them. I like them. I think they'll be a good seller. I'm selling my others that I do the decoupage in with the mermaids and the champagne bottles and the Christmas ornaments, Christmas stuff. I sell those for $15. And I don't know what I'm going to do about these. I don't know if I want to leave them at 15 or make them 10. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think I should do? Hey, Jolynn. Glad you're here. Hey, Alexa, turn off the timer. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back down and let me get him back up. Oh, I can bring him down here. Just a second. Ooh. All right, so let's put the resin on. I got a lot of bubbles in this resin since I didn't get to heat it. Yeah, I got way too much resin. I could have probably done this with an ounce. So now what am I going to do with the rest of this? I know what I'll do. I'll make a bottle topper for, wine bottles. I'll probably have enough left, maybe, that I can do that. I have this little tiny spoon. I don't know why I grabbed it. I guess it's habit because I've been using the little one to stir with to put on that other stuff. I'll probably have way too much resin on this. And he is sure full of bubbles. From now on, I'm just going to use those bigger cups that I have that are plastic so that I don't have a problem with the resin. I don't think, I'm pretty sure I didn't, show y'all the angel that I just did with a copper background. Oh, she's beautiful. I'll post a picture of her. I want y'all to see her. She is just magnificent, if I say so myself. Let's see if I can. It looks like it's straight to y'all, but it's not. I've got it sideways practically here. Yeah, he's going to drip. I've got so much resin here. Because when it starts warming up, it'll start running to the sides. Okay. All right, let me blow this little baby. Let me turn off the light. so that you can see him. Isn't he pretty? I think he's so precious. Okay, so let me turn the light back on. I'm going to go over and look at these and see if I can show them to you. Let's see. Take one of these. It's the smaller ones. Let's see if we can put the gold on here. So I'm going to bring you back down. I'm going to bring you over here so that we're, whoop, where are we? We're right there. Okay, so I'm going to get that brush, timber, and where did I put the gold iridescent mica powder? Oh, here's right in front of me. Right in front of me. So let's see what happens when I go into the gold mica powder. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it or not. Have I frozen? That's great. I've frozen. Let's see if you can see this. Can you see? Can you see? I don't know. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is I'd like to take a blue mica powder. Let me get another one. I love it with a mica powder. That is really pretty. Maybe this one's dry. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go into the blue mica powder, and let's see what happens. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The blue and the gold. Yeah. So that really, I like that. It's pretty. I'm still favoring the gold though, but I'm a gold person. I love gold. So these still need to dry. They're just dry. They're not dry, but they're dry enough that I could do that without ruining my brush. So, like I said, I am sorry for the first 27 minutes, but it's recorded. And when I get into the house, I'm going to load it up into YouTube, and then I will put it on so that you can see the whole process of what I did. I apologize for that. I got a lot on my plate. I'm doing too many things at one time, juggling, getting ready for this art show. So anyway, thank you for coming on today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have an idea, let me know. And when I do these spoons, I'll show you what they look like too. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all soon. See you next Wednesday. Love from the beach. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.